Alrighty. Hey, go ahead and get on in here. Howdy, y'all. How's it going? Happy holidays. That time, I almost didn't make it to the event. I I haven't really hopped into the game in a couple of weeks, and yeah, I really didn't want to miss a free reindeer, right? How's it going, everyone? How's your weekend going? So yeah, I like just woke up. I was originally going to do this morning, and then some things came up, and then I was just like, I'm tired. So pushed it to tonight. But we're here. I don't know how long of a stream it'll be. It's a holiday event. They take usually less than an hour, but I figured we'd come and hang out and 14 for a little bit and have some fun. And yeah, I'm excited. I love the Starlight Celebration stuff. It's always a good event every year, and I've seen a couple spoiler screenshots that look pretty fun. So we'll see what leads to all of that, I guess. But yeah, how's it going, everyone? You having a good weekend? Having a good time? You having a happy holidays? It's very cold here, and it's going to be apparently getting very, very, very cold this week. So lovely Arctic blast coming our way. It's bad when it sounds like a Mountain Dew flavor, right? Like that's how you know you're in trouble. So we'll see what's going on. Like, oh man, it's so dry here, and I don't want to use my good moisturizer because it's super expensive from Sephora, and I don't really have any like cheap Nivea anywhere around here. I need to go get some, but like my face, I don't know if you can like tell right now, but it looks like I just like plopped face down into like a bag of sand. Like that's what it's pretty bad. But we'll make do. I normally try cleaning up a bit before the stream starts, but I literally like woke up half an hour ago, made some coffee, and then started preparing the stream. So yeah. It was good sleep though. I needed it. So here we are. Let's go ahead and get started. Looking for an adventure filled with starlight cheer. I'm filled with starlight cheer. I love this time of year. Love it a lot more than Thanksgiving, that's for sure. How good it is to see you again, dear adventurer. You haven't forgotten me since last we met, I hope. It's me, Am Garanji. And may I say you've come at a most opportune moment. You see, we are planning some truly extraordinary festivities this year, but are presently short-handed. Oh no! Only there was a warrior of light to help solve this problem. It's no good, celebrant. We will require the aid of an adventurer after all. How convenient. Oh, dare I say she is an adventurer, and you have already made the arrangements. Allow me to introduce Associate Professor Lawrenson of the Studium in Charlan. These are the festivities for which I am hoping to secure your assistance. Oh, hey. We're working with the Charlans now, that's nice. They could use some holiday cheer. Lawrenson, Faculty of Folklore, delighted, I'm sure. Without further ado, then, I shall test your knowledge of the season. First question, which creature symbolizes the Starlight Celebration? God, I don't know. I would say a reindeer, because that's what the mount is this year. But it could be the Yeti, since that's been the past few years. An easy question, was it not? I apologize if I insulted your intelligence. Indeed, the answer is reindeer. From gifts to garb, starlight paraphernalia is often emblazoned with or designed in the image of these noble creatures. Now for my second question, when did the Starlight Celebration begin to make use of this symbolism? When? You mean to say it was not always so? No, indeed. Any mention of reindeer is conspicuously absent from the tale which inspired the celebration. Thus did I take it upon myself to delve into the truth of the matter. Oh, mystery. Mystery Starlight. And after many moons scouring literature, I discovered telling testimony in an ancient Ishgardian tome, which spoke of reindeer that amused younglings with delightful illusions. It was a spectacular act that earned Reindeer their starlight celebrity, I posit. In order to prove my theory, I have journeyed to Gridania this starlight celebration with my trusty fellow, Blitzen. Hello, Blitzen. Oh, he's cute. And sassy. Okay. It's weird to have reindeer in a world with chocobos. I don't know. You don't really see much about like horses and that kind of thing in the game, right? Oh, so Blitzen can use reindeer magics. Yes, Blitzen is of rare lineage, one that weaves illusions as a defense against predators. We've been keeping him under our care in Labyrinthos while conducting research on his abilities. 'Tis my belief that Blitzen can trace his ancestry back to the reindeer who delighted children with illusions in the Ishgardian tome. And I intend to have him do the very same for the children of Eorzea, confirming history by recreating it, as it were. You see, no matter how much I urged him back to Charlayan, Blitzen refused to produce child-pleasing illusions, but in Eorzea, where it all began with his noble ancestors, I dare to hope that he will be suitably inspired. Welcome anything that will bring cheer to our sweet children. My duties bind me here, but I believe our adventurer friend will prove a most capable assistant. Indeed, your cheery disposition tells me you are the perfect candidate for the task I have in store. Can I count on your cooperation? Nod. Splendid, I thank you. As will posterity, I'm sure. Now then, your role is a simple yet crucial one. Round up the children who will witness Blitzen create his illusion. Okay. Well, herd some childs. We'll be at Apkalu Falls, making the necessary preparations. Good luck, and I will see you again anon. So are we not going to get a music rhythm game this year? Perhaps you can begin your search along the path from the markets to the Lancers Guild. I dare say a few younglings will be out gazing at the shops and decorations. Alright, so off we go. He's cute. I'm ready to have a reindeer buddy. Man, I need to. I won't do it on stream because I never know what's gonna pop up in the party finder. But I do want to slowly start getting back into RP. see what venues are out there. No, let's take a look. Why not? It's in the game, so they should have nothing to fear, right? Let's see, Rain Nightclub, the infamous nightclub, still around apparently. Temple of Menfina, of course. Yeah, it seems like it's still mostly clubs and stuff. I don't know. I'm just not big into the club scene. I'm more of a hole in the wall kind of person in real life and in game, I guess. I know clubs are just. I feel like I'm never actually like RPing with anyone. It's just go on the dance floor and use the dance emote. That's really about it. Sometimes you'll have a little bit of RP like off in the wings or something like that. But yeah, the venues are just so big. DJ Bed and Bath. Okay. Well, at least they're honest about it. And the Wallflowers are pretty old cafe. They've been around a while, I think. Dragon Stream is one of the older bathhouses here on Crystal. Rothgar Waffle House. Okay. So are we gonna have a Crystal Waffle House index now? Is that how we tell when the servers are about ready to shut down? Ringo Bathhouse, another staple. I guess it is Saturday, isn't it? I've lost all sense of time, so I've really no idea what day it is at this point. All right, seems like mostly same as usual. Nothing like super new. I don't recognize like a ton of venues that I've never seen before. But you know, it's a Saturday, so it's pretty hopping. All right, so come here, bright-eyed child. Aha. There's going to be illusions? That sounds like fun and all, but I promised my mom I'd put up her decorations. It's like way late for that. And report some RMT activity. I haven't really seen a whole lot of bots, guild bots lately, but yeah. I guess they're coming out during the celebration as well. Yeah, who's just now putting their decorations? We had ours up like the day after Thanksgiving. A little easier for us because we've got the artificial tree and a bunch of like heirloom decorations for. Right? We've mostly used the same decorations for essentially as long as I've been alive. Cautious child. Hmm. No, I was told to buy a starlight cake and hurry home. Sorry. Do not want cheer. Do not want to see the wonders of starlight. There's a lively lad. Surely this one will be the one. There's a magical reindeer that can create illusions? Amazing. I've just finished my chores, so I'll head over at once. Haha. I knew I'd have one taker. Yeah, we used to do the real tree thing. You know, thankfully I live in an area where you can actually, like, go to a Christmas tree farm and choose your tree and chop it down. There's a couple farms around here that do it. And it was a lot of fun. You know, you ride the ride on horseback in the little wagon, right? And then you pick your tree, and then while you wait for them to chop it down, you get free hot chocolate and stuff. It's super cozy. I haven't done it in years, though. Ah, you are returned. I trust a gaggle of rosy-cheeked younglings will be arriving shortly. Nope, just one. Only this one? This is precisely the problem with today's youth. No concept of scholarship or the virtues of academic inquiry. I suppose this single ragamuffin will suspect. Hey man, he's like right there. For the purposes of proof, the number of children is inconsequential after all. Blitzen, this season of lights is in full glow, and a child stands expectant before you. Hearken unto the spirits of your ancestors and bring forth your delightful illusions. And nothing. I'm sorry, but this child is not in need. It only happen during magical, wondrous times. Nope. Come now, Blitzen, is this not the Starlight Celebration, and is that not a child, wide-eyed and innocent? Ah, that's just a normal reindeer. The baby Yeti from last year was much better. Oh well. Wonder how he's doing. Wonder if he'll make a cameo this year. A little Yeti friend. Wait, don't leave, I beseech you. These are crucial discoveries to be made in the name of folklore for which your assistance is paramount. Aw. Blitzen is not feeling the magic. That did not go as I hoped. What am I to do now? Forgive me, but I need a moment to collect myself. Amidst the calm of the great lone growery, perhaps. Perhaps. I shall return once my thoughts are clear. Okay. Snow. Who are those unbelievably toned legs? Sitting beneath the tree. There's only one man that comes to mind. Wait patiently, but Lorenzen does not return. Perhaps you should search for him. Okay. Jellyfish Fanatic. That's one I haven't seen before. Okay. Kinda cool. Wonder how you get it. I'll have to look it up. Okay, so that's the botany area. I know it well. It's nice to be back in game, though. It's nice to be among the crowds. I hope, you know, if you guys watch Twitch at all or anything like that, next time he streams, which I don't know what his plans are, but make sure and wish Llama Todd well. Had some scares on Twitter, so yeah, I like Llama Todd. He's one of those fellow Crystal old heads. He's really one of the first Final Fantasy XIV streamers I started watching, because there weren't very many on Crystal at the time, and he was up overnights. But yeah, give him your thoughts and well wishes. He's a very good guy, and he could use your help. It's you. It seems I've been here rather longer than I thought. My apologies. I've been pondering my dilemma, but I believe I have identified the root of the problem. The children of Gerdani are insufficient for my purposes. Wow. Okay, and the original testimony was Ishgardian after all, meaning that it is Ishgardian children I require. I was a fool to consider proving my theory anywhere else. You're familiar with Ishgard, are you not? Would you be willing to continue assisting me there? I don't think it's the kids, man. What do you mean? Apart from the testing site, what could possibly... Oh. Blitzen, where did you go? Blitzen! Blitzen! Where did he go? I guess I could go put on my holiday glam. I think I've still got it sitting in my company chest somewhere. But I feel like my normal red mage glam is already pretty holiday themed as is, huh? Can't find Blitzen anywhere. Where could he have gone? So absorbed was I in my thoughts, I must have left him somewhere. He got to know he can't bear being alone. Oh, he must be so frightened right now. I must find him. My dear boy. Okay, we'll find him. Starlight Steed. Oh, Blitzen, where could he have gone? Soothe. There. It's about as much as I can soothe anyone. What am I doing? Blitzen needs me, and yet here I am, a blubbering mess. I apologize for subjecting you to such undignified behavior. Unforeseen circumstances have a tendency of rattling my nerves, but I am well now, thanks to you. Hooray, we did it. Our calm demeanor. I shall go and search for Blitzen at once. May I count on your cooperation once more? Okay. My heartfelt thanks. For now, let us focus our search within the city. If you can make inquiries in the direction of Miketta's amphitheater, I shall retrace our steps back to the Apkula Falls. Verdani's names are so hard to pronounce, man. Quickly now. Apkalu. I think that's how it's pronounced. I noticed that my local Barnes & Noble had both of the Encyclopedia Eorzea. I was kind of considering buying myself one for Christmas. But man, it's expensive. Even with my my membership card, it's still like $40-something for a book. I mean, I know you get like Matoya's hat with the newest one, which is really cool, legitimately. Man, it's out of my range. So who knows? Maybe I'll get luck out and get one. But they do look very good. They're pretty heavy. They've got some heft to it, right? I've heard they're very good. You know, I'm not super huge into like lore books. Like I guess that's another thing, is like they're cool to have as a Final Fantasy fan, but like I don't need to know like the deep lore or anything like that. So yeah, I was kind of waffling back and forth on it, but you know, if you are interested in them, then you know, check them out. They're at my Barnes & Noble. I don't know where else they might be, but yeah, they've gotten another edition, another printing. Reindeer, you say? As a matter of fact, one went trotting by the amphitheater down the lane not long ago. Okay. So there's still one more person. Okay. Happy Holiday Maker. Reindeer, why yes, I saw go dashing through the snow toward... Very nice. Towards Mikedo's amphitheater, okay. Going backwards. Alright, where are you, my last little elf? Aha, there we go. A frost fanatic. I don't know if I have my my snowman mount on this character. I do on I think my Excalibur character. Perfection, absolute perfection, the very incarnation of crystal and beauty. Oh, were you speaking to me? The snowman looks very unperturbed. Right, dear, I can't say that I did, transfixed on this frozen masterpiece as I was. I vaguely recall hearing some clopping noises passing behind me, though. It must have been something of the sort. Well, down we go. But yeah, we'll probably stream quite a bit over the holidays. We don't really do too much. You know, I think Christmas Day we usually go see a movie, but there's really not a whole lot out or coming out that we want to see. We'll probably just sit in and watch Glass Onion when it comes on Netflix or something. Kind of depends on if family comes over or something. Sometimes we do our family stuff the night before on Christmas Eve, and then I have my brother and all of his kids over. All my nieces and nephews the day of, but yeah, we'll just kind of take it as it comes. We don't do anything else fancy. Have a nice dinner usually. Have a Christmas ham. That's our big thing, is Christmas ham. It's usually very good. I like it a lot more than the Thanksgiving turkey for sure. Oh, adventurer, have you had any luck in locating? Oh, listen, where have you been? I have been running myself ragged in search of you. Oh? Blitzen, why did you bray so? Why, to summon me, of course. Oh! And you are? Why, it's the man of winter himself. I am the Saint Nemea, and I have come at our antlered friend's behest to lead your misguided soul into the soothing bosom of the Starlight Celebration. Sorry, I like bumps and stuff. I will ask you plainly, young scholar, do you understand why you were unable to coax forth the legendary twinkling of this reindeer's magics? Tell us, Saint of Nemea, what were we doing wrong? So you do not know. Fortunately for you, naught escapes the Saint of Nemea's all-seeing eyes. You see it too, do you not? The reason why our scholarly friend failed? Because he didn't believe in the spirit. Yeah. You've lost sight of the spirit of the Starlight Celebration. Your quest for knowledge and logic, it blinded you. Blinded you to the truth of the holidays. What? Of course I haven't lost sight. All I know is that the Starlight Celebration is held for the benefit of the children. Think of the children. So you finally understand. Indeed, the Starlight Celebration exists for the good of the children of the realm. This our antlered friend knows well. But you, my scholarly friend, you are so obsessed with your work that you could only see the children as a means to prove your theory. Is it any wonder, then, that Blitzen was not minded to oblige your demands? It is as you say, good saint. Respecting the customs one seeks to understand is basic folklorist fieldwork. I shame my profession in forgetting it. That's my reindeer. that's what you get. My thanks for comforting me, my friend, and my apologies for ignoring your feelings. Aw, you learn the spirit of this season. Oh, it seems my job here is done. I leave this man and this reindeer in your capable hands, adventurer. Happy starlight to all, and to all a good night. Thank you, suspiciously chiseled saint. Your words will not be forgotten. Right, there isn't a moment to lose. Let us resume our research. Forgive me, force of habit. Let us resume our celebration of this wondrous season by bringing joy and happiness to children. Ah, I want my mommy. How convenient. A child in need at this very moment. That cry of distress, it comes from the other side of the Aetheryte Plaza. Come now. Oh, it's got the swelling music and everything. So you know it's a deep moment. How you know it's serious. Fearful Todd, I want my mommy. Oh dear, distraught as she is. How do we learn what ails her? I feel like it's pretty obvious. We need to settle her somehow with sweets, perhaps, or toys. Yeah. Illusion. An illusion to pacify the child. Oh, how pretty. Is that our mount action? Well done, Blitzen, well done. Now we may ask the source of her woes. Greetings, tell me. What is it that troubles you? No, me and Mommy were on our way to the markets, but suddenly she wasn't there and I got scared. I see. I expect that your mother is still nearby, in which case... This is what Code Adam is for, everyone. Do not read your employee handbooks. Is anyone missing a child? We have lost a child in search of her mother. That's one way to do it. Ah. Oh, there you are, thank goodness. Mommy! You were there, then suddenly you were gone. I was so scared. Oh, I'm so sorry, sweetling. I'm here now. Thank you so much for looking after my daughter, sir. Thank you, sir. And you too, Mr. Reindeer. Those shiny presents were really pretty. But they're only an illusion. They're not real presents. There's only so much we can do. Speaking of, we haven't handed out any presents this year. Usually that's a pretty big part of it. I wonder if that'll be like a side quest or something after. I think congratulations are in order. Wait, oh right, I suppose Blitzen just proved my theory, didn't he? I was too concerned with helping the little one to notice. Yeah, I shan't complain, seeing as we've fulfilled our objective. Shall we report back to Amgaranji? Okay. Alright, well that was fun. That was cute. Definitely gets you into the spirit of the Starlight celebration, huh? Now, the big question is, what do I want to do with the trees? I feel like I should buy a few of them, but I don't know. I don't know how many. Just in case. I don't want another situation with the cherry blossoms, right? But yeah, I think, especially after playing Minecraft, is, I want to build some things. I want to get back into it. I did notice that they're going to be turning auto demo back on with the next patch and everything, and yeah, I think it's time for me to redo the house. It's just a matter of whether or not I want to go for a medium when they turn them back on, or what. You know, I'd like a medium, but I'm pretty picky about them. Like I like my place that I'm at right now because I'm close to the beach, right? But I do want the space. It just feels so closed in right now, right? So we'll see. We'll see if I luck into one, but I would need a lot more gil if I'm gonna go for medium, I think. Oh, welcome back, everyone. How did you fare in the end? Hmm. Very well, I'm pleased to say. We managed to reunite a lost child with her mother, and for a happy side benefit, succeeded in proving my theory. My, the three of you have been busy indeed. Thank you for your help, adventurer. No problem. Allow me to offer my gratitude as well. Were it not for you, I would have remained blind to what's truly important. Brr. Saying thanks as well, are you? But it seemed to me you played an important role as any today, Blitzen. You are as dependable a little helper as I have ever known. Wow, rude to the Yeti. He put in the work last year. It's curious, though. At first he seemed wholly unmotivated to act, but then showed the illusion of his own volition. What do you suppose inspired this change of heart? I believe the answer is concern. In the beginning, he could tell that I held none for the children and sought only academic satisfaction. Pure of heart as he is, how could Blitzen be motivated to assist me? However, when he sensed that the concern held for the crying child was genuine, he no longer felt resistance to using his powers. Blitzen sounds like quite an intuitive fellow. Reindeer generally are. As herd animals, they are accustomed to sensing even the slightest shift in feeling or intent. And this is but another theory, but I suspect the Blitzen's ancestors conjured their illusions in response to the feelings of love and kindness they sensed in the people around them. Such reindeer were far more plentiful back then. Some were even domesticated to pull sleighs. No doubt younglings had ample opportunity to witness the same spectacular illusions we now find so precious. It's truly unfortunate the Blitzen's kin have declined in number. But I will cherish their invaluable contribution to the Starlight Celebration. Thank you for sharing this fascinating history with us. Okay, so they at least put in, like, a lore reason why reindeer kind of exist in the same world as chocobos, but you just don't see them. Okay, that makes sense. If I was able to impart even a modicum of passion I feel towards my subject, I will count myself very blessed indeed. But that reminds me. There's one last task for which I would appreciate your assistance, to wit, sharing Blitzen's miraculous solutions and the joy they inspire with as many children as we can find. You got it, buddy. Speaking in the true spirit of Starlight, Lorenzen, I dare say you'll be a little helper yet. Hooray! We did it. We have our reindeer. That was fun. I still think I like last year's a little more. Little Yeti buddy is too good. But ooh, now we get the familiar faces. Aha. Give me my steed. You will accompany us, then. My thanks. Our task is simple. We take Blitzen on a tour of Gridani and delight the children we meet with his marvelous illusions. Okay. I'm not gonna read all of this. It's sort of story, I guess, but it's more just seeing some of the old characters pop up. I wonder if we'll get Amaric anywhere this year. I'm sure we'll get some Loporits. More tangible nature? Okay. Not certain where to seek out children. Okay, well, I'll guide you. Let's do the growery first. This is always a fun part this year. Seeing if we run into anyone. Hooray! Taunting them with these fake presents. Hey, Beaton. What are you up to, man? I feel like I haven't talked to Beaton in ages. You know, you level up your crafters, and it's just like, all right, well, thanks for the help. I've surpassed you now. I just not much else to do with them. Hope you like it. Oh, Fufusha. Oh, they came with the real presents, though. That's nice. Hunks of wood. Lumber set child. Not really. Oh, I love blocks. Me too. To be fair, I did have one of the log cabins as a kid. You know, it's not like super creative like Legos or something, but you know, you build your little cabin and then you have some action figures, you can play around with it, right? What a pleasant surprise. I don't know, you know, I think I've still got a couple of my my old school toys. You know, I think probably one of the biggest Christmas presents that I got was, I mean, obviously, I think probably the Sega Genesis was probably the biggest one, right? Bye, guys. I'll catch you guys in the guild halls. Let me see. It's sitting around somewhere. I can't remember if it was a Christmas present or if it was just like a regular thing that I bought. I think it was probably a Christmas present. But let me see if I can find it. Ugh. He sits on my shelf. He needs a little dusting because yeah, probably needs a little dusting because it's I don't know, I'm very lazy about it. I'm gonna bring it up here, but a little Grimlock. This is G2, I think. I've lost the weapon, so it's probably not really worth all that much nowadays. But it's not like I would ever sell it anyways, because it's fucking Grimlock, right? But you know, they don't make them like this anymore. You know, the last few times I've had Transformers, they feel a lot more plasticky. Like these guys have some heft to it. Like you can tell there's quite a bit in there, but yeah, it's still transforms as good as the day that I got him. And yeah, he sits on my shelf as a good luck charm. You know, I don't really have too many like action figures or anything like that. It's not really my thing. I don't really buy a whole lot of, like, statues or figurines or anything like that. But you know, I try and keep a couple special guys like this sitting around, right? I got this. I've got like a Wonder Woman Barbie, like the Black Label Barbie sitting around over there. A couple other small things from Comic-Con. I would always buy like a big thing for Comic-Con every year, but this was my childhood toy. The only part about him that's a little loose is this arm right here. You can see it doesn't stay up. I could probably tighten it. It's just a little screw right there. But yeah, he's still transformed just as good, despite how many times I've pulled on the legs all over the years, because to transform the old Grimlocks, you gotta like pull on the legs and bring it down, right? But yeah, he sits and watches over me on my little on my very bare action figure shelf. He's a little wobbly. The legs are not the stablest, and that's more the design than the actual wear and tear of it. Yeah, you can see his legs a little loose. But yeah, he's probably one of my favorites. Probably one of my favorites that I still have after all these years. You know, how can you get rid of Grimlock, man? All right. So what else? Who else do we got coming over? All right. Leather Workers Guild, okay. So I wonder if they're doing the thing this year where it's like sometimes you might randomly get someone different, or I wonder if all of these are all kind of set. Let's in. Hooray! I never have leveled up leather working on really any of my characters. Ah! Have this, my child. What is it? Leather accessories? Hooray! You've gone to a Ren fair. But yeah, I can't really think of like too many other like childhood like Christmas presents that I've still got. I think part of the problem is probably just that, like, I don't remember that they were Christmas presents. I've probably gotten some, like, Monopoly boards and stuff like that. Like, I collect Monopoly, so I'm sure a couple of those are still sitting around. More recently, I got a Zelda Monopoly a couple years back, about 5 years or so ago. So that's sitting on my shelf. But yeah, I don't really see much else that I've still got over the years. It's more about the vibes, you know. I mean, everyone loves the presents, but presents are fleeting. It's the vibes that it's all about, right? That's what they mean by the spirit of Starlight. Oh, reindeer! Huzzah! That's incredible. Who? Is Miyun gonna pop up anytime? What is it? Cookies? Cookies. I could use some cookies. I'm a little hungry. I didn't really have a chance to eat or anything. Ah, there she is. It was her. I thought so with the beauty mark, but it's hard to tell with the hat. I always recognize her by her haircut. Like, that's the way that I usually tell her apart. This is Kyra Vast, lending her assistance to the Starlight celebration. It is indeed me. You see, the Carline Canopy is participating in the festivities this year. Must be off. Yeah, I didn't have a chance to eat, and... Oof. There was some stuff that I wanted last night, but it turned out that, like, our air fryer needed cleaned, because someone, I won't say who in the household, not me, I know who it was, used it and left a mess in there, and didn't bother putting it in the sink to, like, clean it. So, so I didn't get to have dinner last night. Alright, who we got next? Maybe tonight. I've let it soak overnight. Hopefully I can... soaked enough that I can clean it. All this work just for pizza rolls, I guess. I mean, I could have put it in the oven, but I was just like, I hate waiting. I hate cooking, man. Kosha's Poppet. Good morning, Mr. Reindeer. She's all fancy. She's the fanciest child yet. That looks cozy. That's what I need right now, because it's freezing in here. It's 61 degrees. I told the family we're gonna have to bring up the heater from the basement. So I've gotta make sure that my carbon monoxide... I knew he would show up at some point. I knew it. Ishgardian coat, wow. Going all out. One kid gets building blocks, and Amaric just brings, like, a full-on Ishgardian coat. Here, child, have some Gucci. This kid lucked out. Huh. What a pleasant surprise to meet you here, my friend. You are lending your capable hand to the observances, I take it. Yes. As a citizen of Starlight's birthplace, I am compelled to volunteer my services in some way, however small. And thus I seem to have become a little helper. And 'twas an audience with the elder Seedseer that called me here initially. I am glad for the opportunity to bear witness to the bright smiles of Bredania's children. I mustn't dally. My mini-gift's still one for delivery, till we meet again. Gotta read Amaric's lines. I'm not gonna skip his. That would just be... that's blasphemy. That's hearsay. Thank you, Blitzen. Yeah, we got one of those heaters. It's like the one that's in Persona 5. I think you gotta fill it with kerosene, and man... I can't believe that, like, there are people out there where that's, like, their main heat. Well, I guess I am one of those main people at this point, right? Because I don't have heat in this room, right? Because, man, it really does just, like, burn through kerosene. I can only use it for maybe, like, 6 hours before I gotta refill it. Alright, who will be here at Apkalu Falls? But yeah, it's gonna be about that time. Like oof. Right now it's not too bad. I've got like 3 layers on right now, but yeah, it's only 60 degrees in here, and it's gonna get colder this week. So I could use an Ishgardian coat. It'd be very nice. No, oh dear, oh dear. I should have known. We had Amaric. We got to get a Manolane at some point, right? Yeah, he got a nice present. He brought a doll. Ruffian. Oh, these two again. Okay, well, this took a turn. Delivering proper presents. What else? Here's yours, little one. Enjoy it now. What did he bring? So he got a doll and a little fry pan. Oh. So they do match. These two. These two. They're gonna cause some problems. Not in game, in the shipping community, if they haven't already. See, a little present represents the glory and traditions of Limsa peerless culinary history. More thoughtful by far than some half-baked doll for some half-baked noble. Oh dear. Take that back. Make me. Well, and so it goes. But, you know, as long as the child is happy, that's the important part. Somehow, some way, they managed to do it. They don't even notice. Goodbye, child. Run while you can. So we had what, 2 or 3? I guess 2 that were just like, okay, the Guildhall crafters, and then 3 of our usuals. So overall, a good Starlight. Overall, well worth doing. Well, that's a stop. Happy Starlight, then. I... Quite. All's well that ends well, I suppose. I think that was probably my favorite one of the celebration. And with that, we have completed our Starlight journey. We have met all of the small children, handed out our gifts, and brought some season's cheer to the citizens of Britannia. Thank you, Lorenzen. We've been reminded of the reason for the season. Out of By My Trees. But yeah, that was fun. I still think I liked last year's more. It's just the Yeti, man. He was such a good little helper in the end. No, not the crier. I need the supplier. How much are these trees gonna be, and how many do I need to buy? Five will do, maybe. Like I said, I'm so scared of running into a situation with the market prohibited. Running into a situation with the cherry blossom, so I'd rather have too many than not enough. But you know, I'm not the kind of person that decorates their home with just one type of tree, so I don't want too many. You know, housing and glam, that's the real end game, right? And it's all about balance. It's all about measuring, you know, how much you need versus what looks good, right? Aquarelle, of course. So with that, we've completed our Starlight journey and had some fun doing it. But yeah, I think I liked last year's a little more, but I'm excited to see this private steed in action. And now we got to figure out what do we want to do for the rest of our time together, huh? That was a little bit shorter than I expected. You know, I thought reading there we go. I thought reading everything would take a little bit longer, but it's only been an hour, and I'm not ready to give up stream yet. Hey, it's snowing in Shirogane, next to the beach. Oh, that's cool. That's like That's way, way more decorative than I thought. I thought it was just going to be like the star sparkles and stuff sitting around, but wow, that's... Okay, that's cool. That's impressive. Well worth doing. Well worth doing, everyone. We did it. You know, I haven't, how are we doing on tomes? Because I haven't logged in a couple of weeks, I haven't started the Moggle tomes yet, either. I don't know, I don't think there was a whole lot that I really needed. I can't really remember. I don't think there was. But, you know, I should probably start working on some of those just in case, right? But yeah, so this is my home. I mean, I've showed it off on stream before, but, you know, now that auto demo is coming back into play, and I'm seriously considering doing a rework, I've really got to figure out what I want to do. Like, I love the theme of this. I love basically living in a jungle, right? But you can also see the issue here. Like, it's so cramped. Most people can't even find this hallway. Like, they get in here and they're like, where do we go? So, like, I have to physically come up here and be like, hey, check this out. Like, I think people know there are stairs in Smalls, but I don't think they know where exactly they're located in a lot of them. It's like, I hear someone come in and they'll start RP chatting like, okay, where is everyone, right? Where do we go? I have to leave the bar and show them this hallway. And then you get down here, and it's just... the angles are not good. I made a mistake using these partitions and trying to do stuff with the bathhouse stuff here, right? The theming, excellent. I love the theming. But, you know, if you're going to make an RP venue, and I feel like this is something a lot of people kind of don't understand, or you know, if you're wanting to get into RP, you're just starting and you don't really understand how to do it. You got a house that you don't know what to do with. The most important thing with RP isn't just the theming, right? It's not just, is the theme cool? Is our bar cool? Does it look cool? You're RPing, so you gotta keep sightlines in mind. Like, you've got to keep in mind that when people are sitting down here, they're gonna be trying to look around and look at the people that they're talking to. It's like, if you're right here, it's not too bad. You can kind of talk to someone, right? But if they wanted to, like, swing around here to take a look at what's going on over in this area, all of a sudden you've got all of this stuff in the way. All right, so I made a mistake with these partitions. I should have opened it up a little bit more and tried to maybe use some tables or something like that. Like, I love the theming of having these plants just like growing in here, but it's not good with your sightlines, which is not good for an RP venue. Something you got to keep in mind if you're going to be doing a role-playing venue, right? The other issue is I couldn't figure out how to get a vendor in here, because I had to use the glitch, right? Everything here is raised with the white wall glitch. And you, like, slowly raise stuff up. I could not figure out how to do it with a vendor, so I would constantly have someone back here. And the other problem is, again, the sightlines. But also, I'm an aura, a minimum height aura, and you can kind of immediately see the issue here, right? And the other issue is, and I'm too lazy to fix it, this is backwards. I didn't realize it at the time, but normally if it was a bar, you'd probably want to, like, sit there and eat or something like that. I mean, I guess it could go either way. I guess I could have this as, like, something for me to actually make the drinks and, I don't know, have it as a standing bar. But the bigger issue is, like, I couldn't figure out how to glitch something for me to stand on. So, yeah. If I'm gonna run a venue and run a bar, I should at least be able to see my patrons. It's a bit of an issue. So yeah, there's just... I love the theming. It's just not a good venue. And it's just, there's too many issues, too many very basic mistakes that I've messed up. So I want to redo all of it. And as much as it disappoints me, I think we'll probably have to get rid of the theming. I don't know. We might be able to keep the theming with the forest vibe. It's not going to look as cool because I'm going to redo all of this with the stage flooring. You know, I only did the stage flooring so I could have these, like, bathhouse stuff, like, sitting here in case people want to come in and enjoy it or something, but I feel like at that point I should just make a bathhouse and be done with it. Doing the glitch stuff is just, it's too time consuming. Especially when you do need to redo some things. Like, you've got to have if you're going to do the glitch building, you really need to have everything planned out ahead of time. Really, like, sketch it up and try and visualize it as best as possible, and then go from there, so that you have to do as little tweaking as possible. But yeah, it's just too much right here. It's not a good venue. So we'll probably redo it. I really need a medium or something. But yeah, there's your RP housing basics. It doesn't really matter what venue you've got. If you're doing a bar, if you're doing a bathhouse, if you're doing a club, if you're doing something completely different, you know, crafting hall or something along those lines, you got to keep those things in mind. You got to keep things like your sight lines and layout in mind. You got to keep in mind what you would be doing as an RPer, trying to talk with someone, where you would, you know, keep your camera and that kind of thing. And just a lot of very basic mistakes with this place, but it's a lot of work. It's a lot of work to redo it. So I figure, you know, if I ended up getting like a medium, or even, I don't have enough for a large. I don't think I could make that much money in time. I've got, what, 11 million? That's not nearly enough. But yeah, if I was going to get a larger one, when you relocate like that, it automatically clears out everything in the house. Like, you still keep everything, so you don't have to worry about that. But storeroom. Oh, I have to be outside to do it, right? But yeah, you have to go and pick it all up from a vendor, but it does automatically clear everything out of your house. So it kind of make the decision for me, right? Where are you? Housing. Outdoor furnishing store. I think 5 will be enough. You know, I've still got like a ton of other stuff in here. So yeah, and that doesn't even include all of the stuff that I've got at my apartment. My apartment is like my main storehouse, right? So I think we're good. I like the outside. The outside really doesn't need any work. I think we've got enough. You know, there's a few issues with the sightline thing, but the outdoor, I think, is a very good little spot for G-posing. I feel like you can do a lot of stuff with it. But yeah, let's go to Ulda real quick, because I need to check some stuff, and we might as well see what's going on in the quicksand. Why not? It's ball bug. Gotta check it out, right? But I need to check the Moogle more than anything else. Let's see. Let's see if there's anything that he's selling with these with this event that I don't already have. Newest. Okay, so I don't have the Hollow Kamui. Just right off the bat, I've already got something I need 50 tomes for, huh? Ma'am? Oh, that's kind of cool. Huh. Okay. Might be able to do some stuff with that. It can't dye it. Brick garden wall. Ooh. Marble alcove bed. Okay, I do have an alcove bed. I think that's the main bed in my, yeah, I think it's the main bed in my apartment. Indoor pond. Stage curtain. So most of the stuff's not too bad. But there are a couple of things here that I could use. Yeah. Alright, well, I don't know what the best thing to do would be here. So what do we got? What do we got for our Muggle Tome options? I knew I know the Heavensward dungeons or Heavensward AR is going to be part of it. We got Moogle Treasure Toad. I know Dunescape. Got back in there. Yeah, and the Praetorium. But what would be the fastest? It seems like it's PvP, huh? Kind of odd. But yeah, it looks like the fastest would be PvP somehow. 3. And then you've got Halatali and Brayflox's long stop. Yeah, I really don't know what the efficient options are going to be here. So we'll just hop into one of them. Let's do a leveling roulette, shall we? I want to do main scenario. Yeah, let's just do it. Oh, 17 minutes? Nah, I'm not gonna wait that long on stream. I'll do that stuff off stream. Unless I want to do warrior, but ugh. What am I sitting at with warrior? Level 60 now. Do warrior, or I can do paladin. That was the other one I was leveling up before I kind of got sidetracked again, huh? Yeah, I really don't want to do any of them. I'm very self-conscious of playing a tank on stream because I literally haven't done it in months. I've kind of forgotten everything. I know, you know, it's not that bad. You just kind of spam your defensives, right, and go to town. But yeah, I'll do that later. The road to the Amaro Mount is long and hard. Oh, it's cute. It's pretty here. I forgot that they redid all of this. Busy night. Busy. You go, girl. Busy night. Poor guy. I won't judge. I haven't seen his adventure plate. But yeah, it's a Saturday night, so we've got all right. 'Tis the season. 'Tis the season for the rose. Oh man. Weeaboo police. But they're all travelers. They're not even local. Not even local. Don't come here trying to police us. This is our home. This is our turf. Okay. So that's enough of that. I think we'll go ahead and call it. You know, I said it would be a short stream. I didn't really know what all we would do, but you know, got the Starlight stuff done. That was the important thing. But thanks for coming in and hanging out and and doing the winter celebration with me. We'll do a longer stream probably tomorrow. But I gotta eat. I just woke up. Who knows? Maybe I'll come back and stream a little bit more later tonight. I'll let you guys know. Ring the bell, subscribe, all that good stuff. We'll kind of take it as it comes. But thanks a ton, and happy holidays, everyone.